Hey guys, in this video we will look at two books that you must read to attain inner peace. Before we move on to the books, I first want to clarify what inner peace is. A lot of people have misconception about inner peace. They think inner peace is not good because they want to be active and alive in their life. They think inner peace will make them passive and take away all the fun they could have in life. To me, this sounds like there's a lack of understanding of what inner peace is and how it can improve your life. Since many people can interpret inner peace to be different things, we need to define this term. First of all, inner peace is not being passive in life, and it certainly does not make your life dull. Inner peace actually helps you become more conscious, alive, and happy. It helps you live your life more fully. Having a true sense of inner peace means that there's no more overthinking and overanalysis of every situation you're in. It means that there's no more running endlessly from one thought to another. You will no longer be constantly ruminating about the past incident and no constant dwelling on the hurts and what people did or said to you in the past. Inner peace also means that there's no more unwanted spending of energy, attention, and time on meaningless and useless thoughts. To really understand inner peace, let's visualize your mind to be a crammed room with a lot of stuff in it. Imagine a room crammed with furniture, books, papers, and a lot of junk. There is no free space and you can hardly move in there. Now you can picture this to be the state of your mind. Your mind is crammed with thoughts, worries, fears, and endless thinking. There is no room for new and different thoughts and ideas, and it is constantly in a state of tension and stress, always jumping from one thought to another, like a butterfly hopping from one flower to another. Now imagine that one day you finally decided to clean your room. You take everything out of your room, emptying it out completely, and now you see a room really big with nothing in it. Clean the room, wash it and mop it, and then put back only the essential stuff you need. How do you feel when you're in this room? Isn't there a feeling of joy? You now have a lot of space and can move around freely. You realize that your room was really big, but it just felt really small and limited because of the crammed stuff in it. You clean the room, now there's more fresh air, more free space to move around, and you can find everything that you want very easily. It is the same concept with your mind. When you empty all the unnecessary thoughts, fears, and worries from your mind, you will feel this free space within you. And that, my friend, is inner peace. With this free space and inner peace, you'll be able to think more clearly and be more focused on yourself. Let's look at my top 3 favorite books that helped me attain inner peace. Untethered Soul is by far one of the best books that I have ever read that helped me achieve peace in everyday life. This book describes how you can untie yourself from your ego, harness your inner energy, expand beyond yourself, and float through the river of life instead of blocking or fighting it. First thing that I learned is that our thoughts don't really make who we are. Our thoughts are just outputs of what our consciousness perceives. We all have this inner monologue going on 24/7, 365 days, all the time. Now, if you're wondering what inner monologue that I'm talking about, the question that you ask in your mind, that's exactly the voice that I'm talking about. Our inner voice pretty much directs and dictates how we navigate the world and builds a story for us to see. You're no longer just seeing the things as they are, but your inner voice is building a story to everything you see. First step towards achieving inner peace is realizing this, because only then you'll be able to step back and take a pause and look at what kind of stories is going on in your mind. After all, our thoughts don't define who we are. For example, let's just say you're feeling sad. You might just say to yourself that you're a sad person. The truth is, nobody is born as a sad person. Your sad thoughts are nothing more than the stories that your inner voice is dictating around you. And it just so happens that your consciousness is focused on that story. This distinction is really important to understand. There's a difference between your ego self and your conscious self. Ego self, or your personal self, includes your ego, your thoughts, emotion, and any feelings that you may be feeling. Your conscious self is just a pure stream of consciousness that's observing your ego self. The Power of Now showed me that every minute we spend worrying about our future or regretting about the past, that minute is gone forever, because all we have really to live is the present moment, the now. From this book, I learned that our life is just a series of present moments. The reason only the present moment matters because everything happens here and now. Everything that you sense and feel happens in the present moment. When you think about it, past is just a collection of all the present moments that have passed already, and the future is simply a collection of present moments that is about to come up. Therefore, living in any other moment other than the present is useless. If you have a task to hand in a research paper in 14 days, neither regretting about all the time you procrastinated or worrying about how much workload you have is going to help you complete. But if you can stay in the present and focus on the first step that you have to take this present moment to complete your research paper in 14 days, just focusing on that and completing it and doing that a series of the next 14-day present moments, you will have the paper done in 14 days. The point here is, by staying focused on the present moment, you gain momentum towards accomplishing success in future. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, leave it a thumbs up, and also please share this video and channel with as many people as possible. I am building a community where people can help each other grow and improve on themselves and overcome challenges. So the more people we have in this community, the better it is for us all. This is a weekly episode, and subscribe to my channel to be notified of my future content. Until next time, be fearless, my friends. Take care.